You and Kody could hang out.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Hold on, come on.
I think I need to get out.
Change up your hair a little bit, kind of a new Janelle.
Sister Wives preview, Kody Brown broke, can't buy out Janelle. In a preview for the Sunday, November 24th episode of Sister Wives, Janelle Brown wants out of Coyote Pass. She is ready for Kody Brown to buy her out of her share, but unfortunately, he's broke. So, what will happen next? Keep reading for more details on how Janelle is going to move forward in this debacle. Kody Brown broke and can't buy out Janelle. At the beginning of Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle Brown was chatting with Christine Brown-Woolley. She was explaining she could not get a straight answer from Kody Brown about Coyote Pass. They had a set time to pay off the land and Janelle was ready to be bought out. She was done with the marriage and the plural family, so she wanted to explore other options. One of them was buying land in Montana with her daughter, Maddie Brown Brush. Finally, Janelle said she would have to lawyer up if Kody did not give her a straight answer sooner rather than later. She and Kody did sit down and she wanted to know the deal with Coyote Pass. Janelle was doing her best to find a way to have her ex buy her out, but it was not happening. Now, in the preview for Sunday's Sister Wives, Janelle and Christine are chatting a bit. She explains that she, Maddie, and Maddie's husband, Caleb Brush, did love the land in Montana. However, they ended up finding a less expensive piece in North Carolina, so she asked Kody to buy her out, proceeded to tell Janelle that he would be able to pay the land off in 2 months but as of now, cannot afford to buy her out. She said, okay, but hasn't told him what the money is for. More so, she feels she doesn't need to tell him as he is not a part of her life. The financials are interesting given that it was filmed in early 2023 and then, in August 2024, Robyn and Kody Brown put their house up for sale. It just sold only after they bought a new $2.1 million mansion. Fans do not buy Kody's story. After seeing this clip, Sister Wives fans do not believe Kody Brown's story that he could not afford it. They think it was a lie given his behavior and spending habits. Kody doesn't have the money to buy Janelle out of Coyote Pass, but Robyn gets a whole new mansion? Explain that like I'm a 5-year-old. Meanwhile, that former poorly decorated and maintained house in Flagstaff was filled to the rafters with expensive, but ugly art. I would be furious. I am sure he wasn't lying, he didn't have any money, he spent it all, every day. So, at the time, maybe he had spent his money attempting to keep his last remaining wife, Robyn Brown, happy. However, that does not mean he should forget the OG3 and their needs. Ultimately, Janelle Brown did get her land with her daughter in North Carolina, so she is winning. Janelle is very active on social media. The Sister Wives star has been open about how her detox is changing her life and mindset. She always wants to inspire her fans and let them know that if they're stuck in life, like she was when she was married to Kody, they can always start over like Janelle has done. She's developing a community online of women who might be facing challenges similar to hers, and her new life is something others can strive for. Janelle's concern for her fans' well-being extends to their finances as well. As someone coming out of a complicated divorce, and still tied up in financial entanglement stemming from her marriage, she knows better than anyone the value of financial independence. Her warning to her fans about not falling for phishing schemes speaks to this. Our take on Janelle Brown almost falling victim to a scam. Janelle's caring spirit shines through. Throughout the course of Sister Wives Season 19, we've seen a different side of Janelle. She's got a bolder, take no prisoners attitude, especially when going up against Kody. Still, we see that Janelle is also a caregiver, as she continues to try to help family members, like when she warned Mary Brown that she should lawyer up after leaving Kody. Janelle's caring spirit is reflected in her warning video. She's the voice of reason, always looking out for those around her, whether the Sister Wives star knows them or not. We love to see that side of Janelle is still alive and well. Sister Wives Janelle Brown spills hard truth about family gatherings. Kody Brown has been alienating himself from his children for a while now. So it should come as no surprise that he is no longer getting invitations to family gatherings. Janelle Brown hosted a graduation party for her and Kody's daughter Savanah. However, Savanah's dad was noticeably absent from the guest list. Janelle Brown is opening up about why her ex-husband was absent from his daughter's graduation party. The Browns celebrate Savanah's high school graduation. Historically, the Brown family has large family parties to celebrate high school graduation. The Browns even have a tradition of choreographing musical dance numbers. Janelle Brown recently hosted her daughter Savanah's graduation party, which was noticeably smaller than her siblings' prior parties. The traditional choreographed dance number was not performed. Savanah was celebrated by many of her siblings and Christine Brown. However, Kody was blatantly absent from the gathering. In his confessional, Kody Brown admitted that he thought he would be invited to the celebration if he left his fourth wife Robyn at home. He quickly discovered that this was not the case. Kody was more focused on his anger of being left out than on congratulating his daughter Savanah. Janelle, Christine, and the kids had a great time celebrating Savanah without Kody Brown. Kody may have been upset, but it didn't ruin the day for Savanah. Kody's ex-wife Janelle Brown has opened up about why the family excluded him from the gathering. Janelle Brown dropped some truth bombs. Janelle was honest about why her ex-husband was not at the family gathering. Kody's lack of invitation has nothing to do with who he brings with him, but rather that he has alienated himself from the majority of his children. Kody has made no effort to heal the relationships with his children. They do not want him around at their celebration. Janelle Brown said. Kody is alienated from 90 to 95% of his children. He is not really wanted at events. He is not coming regardless of who he brings or doesn't bring with him. Kody has this idea that somehow if he leaves Robyn home, he's going to be able to come to these family gatherings. And that's so far from the truth. Logan, Gabriel, Savanah, Janelle, Garrison, and Hunter Brown from Hunter's Instagram. Kody Brown has not been a safe place for his children for a long time, and it is no wonder Janelle and the children did not want him present to celebrate Savanah. However, Kody just does not understand this. He said, "I'd like to be a part of Savanah's life, but it's like they're in this collusion that seems to hate Robyn, and I don't know why. Other than, well, they're jealous. I've got this whole other side of the family that have decided that they're still a family and we're out. Now, they'll let me in that club as long as I leave Robyn behind. I can't do that." Kody Brown is delusional if he thinks that if he leaves Robyn at home his kids will accept him. Janelle was adamant that Kody's behavior towards his children was the cause of the rift. Kody's immaturity and lack of accountability keep him from being invited to events for his children. He will need to apologize and heal those relationships before he sees those invitations come in. Sister Wives Janelle Brown gets new confessional room. Fans react. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown now has a new confessional room and fans are sharing their thoughts on it. She has long done her confessionals from the same generic sofa. Now, Kody's former second wife is changing up her venue, but what does it look like? Keep reading for all of the details. Janelle Brown gets new confessional room. For some time, after Christine Brown Woolley left the Plural family, she still returned to Flagstaff. Though she had moved to Utah and all of the viewers knew it, that was where she would do her sister wives' confessional. Finally, Christine was thrilled to show off the new confessional room she had built in her Utah home. No longer did she have to travel 8 hours to film. Now, everything was done in her own space and fans loved it. Janelle Brown has also left the Plural family and has moved on. She even admitted that Kody Brown had not been to her home in 2 years. This was a shock mainly because they had a minor daughter, Savanah. So, it seemed he had grown completely disassociated and disinterested in that part of the family. Though Kody claimed he wanted to reconcile, Janelle maintained she was done. He then shared, in his confessional, that he only tried to get back with her so he could attempt to mend fences with his kids. That was not happening, and now Janelle wants her money from Coyote Pass so she can head on to new ventures. One of the newest that fans will see is her upgraded confessional space. She is no longer on the couch in the drab room. Rather, they have moved Janelle Brown to a brighter space with white double doors and a navy sofa. Even her clothes are brighter, no more chunky blazers, as she has opted for a nice pink button-down and pearl earrings with a sleeker, shaped hairstyle. This Janelle means business, and she is not backing down. So, what do fans think of the new space? They are obsessed. The best is yet to come. Sister Wives fans over on Reddit loved Janelle Brown's new confessional space. They thought it was so light and airy, but more so, they were hopeful. Followers hoped that this new setup meant Janelle had officially moved to North Carolina. If this is her NC interview setup, I love it, too. Such a classy look. So much better. I hated that dark room and they used it for years. It's a backdrop like Christine bookshelves. Not their homes. Janelle really does clean up great and is the most mature, grown-up, of the wives AMO. She looks really pretty, especially in those surrounding. Lovely. It is unclear when this new look will debut, but fans are clearly loving it, and with good reason. Janelle looks like a tremendous weight has been lifted off of her. Sister Wives Janelle Brown finds buyer, sells Garrison's last chapter. Sister Wives star, Janelle Brown has found a buyer for her late son's home, thus selling the last chapter of Garrison Brown's life. She has been trying to sell his home for a few months now, but with no success. So, how much was she able to get for it, and when will Janelle turn it over? Keep reading for more details. Janelle Brown finds buyer and sells Garrison's last chapter. It was a huge accomplishment for Garrison Brown to finally buy his own home. He had been saving up for a down payment on a house and ended up living with Janelle Brown for a period. This was during the pandemic, and his father, Kody Brown, was not happy with how this played out. He was rotating between Janelle, Robyn, and Christine Brown Woolley's homes. Therefore, the wives and kids had to follow Kody's strict pandemic protocols. Along with Garrison, Gabe Brown was living with Janelle, and Kody felt they were not being safe. Gabe was in college while Garrison was working, but that was too much and too dangerous. Kody asked Janelle to evict them, but she refused. She knew how hard Garrison was working to save for his own place, so she was not going to abandon her kids. This caused an immense amount of dissension and started the true downfall of Kody's relationships with his wives and kids. Finally, at the end of 2021, Garrison bought a home for $329,000 in December 2021. Janelle initially listed it for $425,000 in September 2024. 6 months after Garrison passed, she then dropped the price down to $399,900 in October 2024. Now, according to The Sun, it is under contract for $389,900 as of November 2024. The house has 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, with the listing boasting some nice amenities. The home has fresh paint, vinyl floors, and air conditioning. On the main level you will find a living room with gas fireplace, kitchen, pantry, laundry/washer-dryer, and an office/den with a 3/4 bath. Upstairs has 4 bedrooms, each with vaulted ceilings. A full bath is also located upstairs. The home has a small fenced-in courtyard and a small fenced backyard as well. Since Garrison had no children or a spouse, his home was left to his mother, but it is unclear if Kody was involved in any way. A new chapter. The selling of this home is likely bittersweet for Janelle Brown and Garrison Brown's entire family. It was a major achievement for him, and for some time, his sister and brother were thinking of living with him. There was a scene where Gabe and Gwendolyn Brown talked about leasing rooms from Garrison. Ultimately, that did not happen, and he had friends move in. Unfortunately, Garrison ended up taking his own life in the home in March 2024. No closing date has been revealed, but hopefully, the new owners will live out all of Garrison's hopes and dreams. Sister Wives, is Janelle Brown's business more than just merch? Sister Wives Janelle Brown has opened up a new business. Taeda Farms is a new passion project for Janelle, her daughter Maddie Brown Brush, and Maddie's husband, Caleb Brush. The farm is 156 acres in North Carolina. The basis of Taeda is to be a venue and flower farm. Janelle says the purpose of the farm is to build beauty and community from the ground up. Fans are struggling to support Janelle's latest project as there has been no proof of concept. Janelle's Taeda Farms. Taeda Farms is meant to be a sanctuary where people can gather, connect, and find solace in the beauty of nature. It's about building beauty from the ground up. The plan for the project is to clear some of the woods on the North Carolina property and create a flower farm and venue. As of today, the only available products from Taeda Farms are merch on their website. This lack of product has led fans to question the legitimacy of Taeda. Janelle Brown has had other businesses in the past that have not been very successful. Fans question if Taeda will be any different. They said, "I feel like they launched a business that doesn't have its real product yet. I keep waiting to see anything about the land or what they grow or how to buy it, and it's all just apparel." The history has shown the family's business ventures usually start well or seem promising and then go nowhere. I wonder if it will be the same with this now Janelle is separate from the main family. All of their businesses are shams. I think the B&B is the only half-real one. All the family's businesses have felt like faux businesses acting as tax shelters to hide what they're getting from their MLMs. They all seem weirdly hollow and have given money laundering vibes to me. What's next for Taeda Farms? Fans are eager to know what the plan is for Janelle Brown's Taeda Farms. The family has not released many details about the plan moving forward beyond selling merchandise. Maddie Brown did share on social media that they hope to have flowers for sale in the spring of 2025. She said if they do not meet that deadline, they will have flowers available in spring 2026. Janelle, Maddie, and Caleb had to put together a business proposal to get a loan from the bank for the farm project. Fans are eager to learn what may have been included in that proposal and the ultimate plan for the farm. Right now there are little details on the timeline for the development of the property and the opening of Taeda Farms to the public. However, new holiday shirts are available for sale on the site. Sister Wives Janelle Brown talks loss of Garrison. It's been an incredibly long year for Sister Wives star Janelle Brown. At the beginning of 2024, she was navigating life as a single woman. In March, tragedy struck when her son Garrison took his own life. Losing a child leaves a hole that can never be filled, but Janelle still has plenty to live for. In the months following his passing, she's spent plenty of her time with her 5 surviving children and 3 grandchildren. She even has a 4th grandchild on the way now. TLC acknowledged Garrison's death at the beginning of the season 19 premiere. But now, Janelle is speaking up and sharing her own feelings. Janelle Brown talks living in the aftermath of Garrison's death. After Garrison Brown passed away, Sister Wives viewers saw just how widely beloved he was by his family. Even Brown family members who generally stay out of the spotlight penned heartbreaking tributes to him on social media. But of course, no one felt his loss quite like his mother Janelle. "Every day is a day," she shared with us weekly. "You just take it one day at a time, one moment at a time. I just think you do what you can to support mental health, especially men's mental health," the TLC star continued. "And we just continued to try to honor him and remember him. We were super lucky to have him in our lives," Christine Brown added. "And we'll miss him every day." After Garrison's death, fans flooded Flagstaff animal shelters with donations in his name. The late TLC star loved animals and had 3 shelter cats of his own. Christine and her children set up a backyard memorial to honor Garrison. And of course, they have cooked his favorite meals on holidays and his birthday. He may be gone, but he certainly will never be forgotten. Sister Wives viewers felt upset at TLC for erasing Garrison this season. After Garrison passed away, it became clear to viewers that TLC scrambled to edit him out of season 19 episodes. There's even some evidence to indicate that several scenes were shot after his death. Many viewers believe Kody also reshot some of his confessionals. neither he nor TLC would willingly air footage of Kody badmouthing his now-deceased son. Plenty of fans wish that the network would have left some footage of Garrison in season 19. Although they didn't know him personally, many viewers would have loved the chance to say goodbye to someone they watched grow up. What do you think about what Janelle had to say regarding Garrison? Be sure to leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comments. Sister Wives Janelle Brown admits learning from her mistakes. Without a doubt, all of the Brown family has to look at their lives and try to puzzle out the reason for the unraveling of the plural family. But Sister Wives star, Janelle Brown is showing over and over just how resilient she is. Recently, she admits how she is overcoming, learning, and moving on from her mistakes. Christine and Janelle Brown make the rounds. Recently, Janelle Brown and Christine Brown Woolley took off to go on a media tour for Sister Wives. Together they are taking the world by storm. Both Janelle and Christine blasted Kody Brown during their Access Hollywood interview and added more details with a Q&A with E! News. Although they have been feisty and letting fans in on season 19 secrets, they also show how close they are after parting ways with Kody Brown. But while they were out and about, they attended the Us Weekly's Reality Stars of the Year event in Los Angeles, California. However, during all the glittering spectacles, Janelle professes she made a mistake. Janelle Brown admits learning from her mistakes. On Instagram, Janelle Brown talks about a mistake she made and how she sorted things out. While it wasn't a huge mistake, she is showcasing her underlying resiliency to keep going even when life doesn't go as planned. While in Los Angeles, she wanted to sightsee. She attaches a photo of the city, but admits it didn't go as intended. She captions, "So, here's the thing. I booked a city tour. We had an open afternoon and evening, and it seemed like the perfect way to explore. I gathered my peeps, and off we went to meet the guide. We waited, looked around, and waited some more." She had a sinking feeling as she